Hi, and welcome to Nova's Nuggets. Today we're going to be discussing drop length. Drop length is the area from the top of the strap to the top of the bag in that distance in between. The reason why we're talking about this today is because there are a lot of talks about customizations and what can make a bag more comfortable, more professional, or give you a little cutting edge into the bag market. This is a really good tool and something that I'm always currently using and always learning more about. So let's get into it. So I'm going to show you a bag. This is a bag from Stone Idea that I made, and I am showing you that the strap length is from the top of the bag to, the top of the strap at its apex, like where it peaks the highest, to the top of the bag. So with that being said, this bag is considered like a wrist bag, or that fun area that we call like an elbow pit. But for some people that are more petite and small, this can be a shoulder bag. So most patterns that come out, they give like roundabout sizes, like a good adjustable strap, or have like 18-inch handles or whatnot. But I've been seeing a little bit of talk with people like, hey, I'm really petite, these straps are too big. It all depends on what your preference is. I know we get tired of hearing that, but it truly does. The way I tell people to figure out what drop length they like the best, I usually tell them to go into their closet or go into their wherever they place their most comfortable bag that they use the most often, and take a picture with that bag. Then we'll do some measurements. We're going to do some measurements that go around the bag as well as the drop length. The reason why I'm saying this is, as you can see in this bag, we have a D-ring tab that is about 1 3/8 inches off. And then we have hardware that it's roughly over 1 inch. So this now contributes to the length of the bag. Some bags, we put our straps inside the top of it and it reduces the strap overall length. So there's not a perfect math and science to it. The only thing you can really go for sure is from the top to the bottom, and then really understanding your bag. So let's look at this. I did a tape measure all the way around, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is nice and straight. This tape measure has seen better days. This is a 16.5-inch strap from one point to another, and I'm going to show you its drop length. So from the top part of the bag to the top of the bag to the top of the strap, we're looking at an 8-inch drop length. This is a 16 3/8 roughly strap. So this gives you a kind of idea of where we're going to feel comfortable. Like if I was to put this bag on now, it would probably get to my shoulder, and then I will be squishing the bag underneath my armpit and my side of the chest. So this gives you an idea. Like the pattern makes this a wrist bag, but if I now want to make this a shoulder strap bag, I would go to my favorite bag and measure how long the strap is from connector to connector, because if you have a D-ring and if you have a swivel clasp, you can easily add anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of drop length. If it's an inset in the bag, then it's actually quite perfect, because now you can deduct and add stuff when you're putting together hardware on the bag or what have you. And you can determine from there. Most strap lengths vary from side to side. They like to say wristlets are from 6 to 10 inches. Short handles are from 12 to 20 inches. And like I said, this one's 16, so it will be considered a short handle. Shoulder straps are usually around 30-inch. Long shoulder straps are around 40. Cross bodies range from 48 to 65. And extra long can go from there too. And adjustable straps can go from 22 inches to 65 inches. It all depends on you as a person and what your personal preference is. I wanted just to bring this to your awareness, because when we are making bags for other people, we may not be cognizant of someone else's size. A perfect example, I'm 5'9", and I'm overweight. With this being said, you give me a 18-inch bag and it's going to fit really tight. However, my mother is 5'0" and she's very petite. This bag may very well fit on her well. So before I make her a bag, I definitely want to see what bag preference she likes to carry on a day-to-day basis and get some measurements from her so that way I can adjust things to her liking. Because you have to keep in mind, when we're making straps like this, we're now taking, after we cut out, let's say like a 1/16 inch straps, we're tucking in raw edges, we're doing things along that line, we're reducing that strap. But then when we're adding a D-ring and it's not flush with the size of the bag, we're adding height as well as hardware adds height. So it's just something to think about, what you have, what's comfortable for you. One of the reasons why I brought this up is I am doing a modification to Swoon with my Patreon, a chain bag. In the chain bag, I made the strap 18 inches and then I had 8-inch straps. But when I was done making the strap, it folded in on itself by 3/4 of an inch. And then I took 2 rivets on both sides to get those straps in. So that took another 1.5 inches. So we need to start doing math and taking away and adding when we're taking away and adding to the strap so we can get someone comfortable. You can do roundabout measurements like I gave earlier, and they should work very well. But again, you have people that are on different spectrums of the height and weight, and it can be something that can be a deterrent for a lot of people. So it's just something to think about and be cognizant about. Like if you were making a bag for me, and I love cross bodies, if you gave me a 55-inch strap, I can wear it, but the bag would sit probably right at my hip, and I actually like my bags a little lower than my hip. It feels more comfortable like that when I have a crossbody bag, because if I'm walking around with Loki or I'm trying to pull a kid, then I am able to do so freely. So if, again, my mom being small, being 5'0", if I gave her a 55-inch strap, at the longest point she'll be drowning in it. She would probably have to get it to one of its tightest surrounding settings to get it. And you're like, okay, well, that's fine. Is it? Our bodies fluctuate from weight gain to bloating to different things. So if she was to get, like, let's say, heavier because she had a big meal, she is like has gas. I know it's uncomfortable to talk about this, and she wants to adjust it, or if she lost weight and she has it at the smallest setting, there's no room to go. So instead of making my mom a 55 crossbody bag, I will probably make her one that can be adjusted to 28 to probably about 50. So that way she has wiggle room, whether she gains weight, lose weight, feels bloated, or wants it loose, wants it tight because she's on the subway ride, she has more of options. So I just wanted to bring this to your awareness if you weren't aware of it already. If you are knowledgeable about it, please put some information in the download of your experience, because other people read the comments and it's more than willing to help them. So I hope I was able to assist you. Again, do research. I always encourage you to do your research, and hopefully this opens up your creativity and you start pulling information from other people, and you even make even better bags than you already have. That's the whole point about our trade, is that we only get better. So until the next time I see you, have a good day, make good choices, stay safe, happy sewing. Bye.